right, our viewers, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dilla and Doggy Experience. Today we have Manpreet and Jagdeep.
Hi.
Hi, did I say it right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
perfect.
Right.
So, Manpreet, welcome to our show.
Thank you.
Are
Thank you
feeling-
for having me here.
We are happy to have you here.
Yeah, I was trying to get on the show for a minute, and finally we have her here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So she's been running away from our show.
Oh yeah.
What happened, Manpreet?
Ask
these
him.
rumors he's spreading.
Yeah. He's always spread the rumors.
Daggy, we don't like this. Nice. So we're happy you're here. We're happy you're here to enlighten us on what's currently happening and has been happening for a while since last year in India. I don't know if it's the whole country or is it just a particular state or a city.
Actually, it's for the farmers of the whole country. Not basically from a particular state, but most of the farmers, as you see, live in Punjab and Haryana. So, like, they started the movement first from Punjab.
Right.
But now, farmers from all over the India are coming to protest, like from Andhra Pradesh, UP, Bihar. Everybody is supporting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we go a little bit too deep into that, I would like Manpreet to tell us a little bit about herself so that we can, we can get to know her better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's Manpreet?
Uh,
Tell us about yourself.
I'm from India.
Yes.
And I am from a farmer family.
Right. Oh.
My parents are farmer. My dad, my grandfather, my great-grandfather, everybody is a farmer there and was a farmer back. So, there is nothing else my parents do without farming. Their only livelihood and daily bread is coming from farming. So that's why I'm here today talking with you so that I can support them in some way. Yeah.
Nice. Thank you for that brief and very detailed information about yourself. Now, I'm confused. What are these new laws that are being implemented in India? And I'm sure a lot of our viewers would like to know more about this. What can you tell us about these new laws and how do they affect Indian farmers in general?
Okay.
And how do they affect the consumers who buy this food from the farmers? The whole market of between farmers to consumers and the trading houses they used to use before. I forgot what they're called. Dalus? What are they called? Those are trading places where farmers take their food and people come to buy.
Mandis?
Mandis.
Yeah.
Mandis. So tell us more how these new laws are implementing and how those mandis are affected.
So there are 3 new laws. I'll tell you their names. Like the Farmers Produce Trade and Commerce Act, the Farmers Agreement of Price Assurance and Farm Services Act, and the Essential Commodities Act. These are the 3 laws, but they are affecting farmers in such a way, like before the farmers take their produce to the mandis, and the middleman helps them to get the food to the government, like they take the produce and then sell it to the government. And there was a minimum selling price there, MSP. But now the government took off the MSP as well as the middleman from there, so that farmers can directly sell to the big industries.
Big buyers.
Yeah, big buyers. They can be international as well. Yeah.
So these are just not local buyers. They can also be international.
Yeah.
So this means
big companies.
So this means the food security in India is going to be compromised.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead. Tell us more about it.
There was minimum selling price, like government every year declares a minimum selling price there. So you have the assurance that you will get that price for your produce. But now, if they already took off the MSP. So now the buyer and the seller can come on a mutual decision about the price. It can be lower as well as higher. there is nothing like stable.
So there's not a baseline.
No,
like, say this is the minimum.
Yeah.
You cannot go below this.
No, there is nothing like that. So
you can sell today for $100, for example.
Yeah.
You guys use rupees?
Yeah.
Okay,
rupees.
so let's say you can sell something for 100 rupees today.
Yeah.
Next week, the same thing could go for 20 rupees.
Yeah. This is what it's about.
So there's no protection for the farmers. There's no price protection for the farmers since the MSP, and you guys call minimum sell price.
Yeah.
So the MSP are gone.
Yeah.
Non-existent.
No.
The whole country.
Yes. For the farmers only. Like for the produce, the raw material,
Right.
only for that. Nothing else.
So, for example, if I'm a big buyer and I'm coming from Canada,
Yeah.
and what does India produce the most? That,
Wheat, rice.
let's say,
In my state, like I'm from Haryana,
Haryana?
and Punjab.
Yes.
So farmers mostly produce rice and wheat there.
so if I'm a big buyer and you guys produce the most amount of wheat per capita in the whole country, and let's say the Punjab state or the country needs 50 metric tons per year to stabilize food security in the country. And then I need 150, and let's say there is 150 left. So the farmer has a choice either to sell it to the government or to sell it to me.
I don't think so. They are selling to the government. It is directly between the buyers and the like the farmers, like who is buying
the goods.
And
So
not the government. I think there is no role of the government in between there, because if you are exploiting the farmers, like
Right.
you are giving them 20 instead of 100 rupees,
Right.
they can go to the courts.
They cannot.
No. This is even in the law. Like
This is the new laws.
these are in between the new laws. Like
And the
you
old.
can go to the court for if somebody is like harassing you
Right.
for not giving you the proper amount for your produce. Like, yeah.
So this thing is still happening today in India.
No, if the laws are passed,
Right.
they already passed the laws, I guess,
Right.
in September 2020.
Okay.
So the farmers are still protesting so that the government can take off the laws.
Okay.
But before that, there was MSP.
Right.
But after the laws are passed,
Right.
there will be no MSP, and the farmers cannot go to the court, cannot
Wow.
approach court for.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
That's why the farmers are protesting.
for example, if where you're from, where your parents are your parents still in India or they're here?
In India.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where your parents live and where you came from, for example, if that area needs 10 metric tons of food, and I come in and let's say the local price is 100 rupees per pound or kilogram, and I come there and I offer the farmer 120 rupees, that means they can sell everything,
Yeah.
and then they'll have no food in that area.
I think government hoard and stocks the food.
Okay.
But in these new laws, no farmers can hoard and stock their own produce.
Oh, so
I
even
think they
cannot
have to
hold.
sell. They have to
They
sell.
have to sell to the government.
Yeah, but they can keep for their own use. That's what we do. Like my parents do.
Okay.
We just keep for our survival.
Personal use. So
Yeah.
there's no. For example, if your parents can go and have a silo where they can put grains and sell it in the future.
No, you can't hoard and stock the stuff.
What happens if somebody decides to do it now? Will the government find out?
I don't know. I just read about like you cannot hoard and stock your food. I'm not sure what the government gonna do for if somebody does that. Yeah.
So, man, this is pretty scary.
Yeah.
This is
it
pretty scary. And
That's why
especially-
the whole there is nearly 1.2 million farmers protesting in Delhi. They
Right
are on the
now.
roads for around 7 months. 7 months. Yeah.
About 7 months right
yeah.
now. Wow, this is
When
scary.
exactly did the did the protest start? Do you have any idea?
Yeah. The laws were passed in September 2020, but the farmers know that there is already like rumors and stuff like the laws gonna be passed in next month. So the protest already started in August. In the states like Punjab and Haryana separately, like everybody was protesting in their own way. But when they passed the laws, then all the farmers get together and went to Delhi in end of November, and they are staying there for now for 3-4 months on the roads.
Is the government office, the main government offices, are they in Delhi?
Yeah. Delhi is our capital city, so
Okay.
yeah.
Now, what is the biggest worry for the farmers in India right now? What are they worried mostly about?
They are mostly worried about the MSP. There is no assurance. Like, if they have nothing like the borderline for their produce at the price they can sell their food at. So
Right.
they're really worried about the MSP.
Wow.
Because their livelihood depends on the money that comes from selling the food.
Right.
If somebody is buying it at 20 instead of 100, then how they gonna live?
That's true. So basically, the big buyers can come in. If there's 5 of us, for example, if it was a big buyer, there's 5 of us, and the farmers are selling their food for 100 rupees per ton, and we come and say, I'm not paying 100, don't pay 100, don't pay 100. Let us wait.
Yeah. Because if you guys group up and like we will take your food at 60 or 50,
Right.
then they have no choice. They have to sell it because they needs money.
Are the buyers are the ones who set the price, or the government is the one who sets the price now?
The buyers.
Or the buyers.
Now the buyers.
They took off the middleman who decide who take the food before,
Yeah.
like, and sell it to the government and the agencies. I don't know where.
Yeah.
So yeah, they take off the middleman who was used, and the MSP was there. He take the produce at MSP price.
Oh, so he was the one regulating the price, right?
Yeah, he is
Okay.
the one. Yeah, but he can take like he can give you more than MSP. Or at MSP. There was certain like
he could
borderline.
give you a better deal than the MSP, basically. Sometimes.
Sometimes they pay a little bit more than
I
the
don't
MSP?
think so, like really more. It depends on which type of crop you are selling. Okay. Like if there are so many kinds of rice. If your rice is high quality, low quality, it depends on the quality of your produce. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Now, how will this protest? How are the farmers going to achieve? What are the farmers trying to achieve, or how are they going to achieve, or what do they want to achieve with the protest that is currently happening? What is their goal?
Farmers basically want them to take all the laws back.
Okay.
Because they are not benefiting farmers in any way. That the government thinks that the laws are really beneficial for the farmers,
right.
But it's not. Because like the farmers know more about the government don't, I mean,
that is true. That is 100% true. So I have a question.
Yeah.
Sorry, you want to finish? Go ahead, finish your point.
Yeah.
But I have a question. When the government was trying to implement these laws, did they think about the farmers? Did they consult with the farmers? Did they come in and say, hey, farmers, listen, we want to change these laws. This is what we are suggesting. What do you think about it?
No, they never did that. And they didn't ask. I think there is a hidden benefit for the government in these laws, not for the farmers. Yeah.
Well, clearly, because the farmers, if this were beneficial for the farmers, they wouldn't be protesting.
Yeah, they wouldn't be protesting. They will be happy. They will be chilling in joy. I mean, yeah.
Has the president said anything about this ever since the protest has started?
Yeah, there has been like 11 meetings till now, but nothing is said for the farmers in for the farmers, and they gave us one proposal, like they can hold the laws for 18 months, the government, but they can implement them after 18 months. They are just talking about holding the laws, not taking them back. So the farmers rejected that proposal.
So they wanted to literally hold the old laws for 18 months?
Yeah.
And then have the new laws come in play after 18 months?
Yeah, they were like, we will hold the new laws for 18 months and then we'll decide so that the farmers can go back to their homes. Yeah. This is just a, conspiracy, I guess.
So they wanted to literally tell them, listen, give us 18 months. Let's try these new laws for 18 months. And then we will decide on something else new.
No, they were like, for 18 months, we'll use the previous laws. And after that, we will implement the new laws. So that's some kind of like their smart move. Like they can go get back their homes and
Did the government, does the government know like Indians are pretty good with numbers? And they understand business very well? Your government knows that, right?
Like farmers, most of the farmers are not really literate.
Okay.
So, but their children are. So that's why the government thinks like, I guess.
So the kids are the problem?
No, kids are not problem. I mean, government thinks that farmers really don't know what is good for them.
For them.
I think the only person who knows what is good for the farmers and bad for the farmers is the government. What they think, I guess.
Oh.
But, everybody in this era is really smart. Everybody knows what is good for them, what is bad for them.
Right.
So, yeah.
So, I mean, this is just textbook, Machiavelli stuff. Like, I think they're picking this style from America. Because America puts laws and tricks the people to choose things that are working against its own interest. So, I mean, the farmers in India forgot that you guys have a much, much younger population per capita than America. Your medium age for young people is pretty young. There are more young people in India than in America. And they forgot that this is the new era where people exchange information with WhatsApp. Super fast.
Yeah,
India is a very high technologically country.
Yeah.
So the information travels really fast. And Indians, they talk a lot.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
when you say something here before you reach home, the whole village knows.
Yeah.
So they forgot that. And they forgot that this is not the 1970s or the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
And they cannot use old tricks with new dogs.
Yeah, true.
It's not going to work.
No,
Because the new dog doesn't know the old tricks.
Yeah.
That's a shame. So other farmers, this is something for healthy concern from my point of view, and maybe you can enlighten me. Most farmers are not seen wearing masks during these demonstrations and protests. Has the coronavirus number spiked, or is it just maintained?
I don't think there is much corona over there because I think I believe in God like so much.
Right.
And most of the Indian people are really religious.
Religious, yes.
I think
know
it's
that.
all with the mercy of God that nobody is getting corona over there.
Wow.
So this is what I believe because I'm really very religious person. So I really don't know how farmers are
Surviving
tackling the corona thing over there. So yeah, because they are not wearing mask and nobody is getting corona. That's a miracle, I guess. It is
a miracle because
the
even in Africa too, a lot of African countries have not been reporting high number of death because I was sitting around talking with some of my friends, and we were doing an analysis, and we wanted to find out the death per capita, meaning the amount of people who die every year in Canada. What has that number been for? Forget about what they died of.
Yeah.
Just death.
Yeah, just
by
death.
accident.
Not the reason behind
medical,
it.
no,
Yeah.
like whatever you died of, what is the statistics number of people that died per year? So I was looking back before Corona,
And after.
5 years,
Okay.
and I looked at the number of the year Corona. The number is not that different.
Okay. It's just the same.
It's about the same.
Maybe like less than it was 5 years before.
It fluctuates, but it's very small amount of number. But of people dying per year.
Yeah.
So when they say there's more death now, there's no more death
like Corona is not making a big difference.
It's
then.
not making a difference in the number of deaths that happen in a country per year, especially in Canada.
So I just mentioned you about India, like when there was lockdown before, when the Corona thing happened,
Right.
there was in my thinking there was much less deaths because everybody was sitting at homes. There were much less accidents that happens every year in India because the traffic system is not that good.
I've seen YouTube videos, and I'm impressed. The fact people can drive in India. And I thought Nairobi was a problem. Uganda was not a problem. And I saw India, and I saw cows on the road.
Oh yeah.
And I saw like cars, trucks driving on the opposite side at high speed.
Yeah.
And it made no sense to me. And cows can come and stay in the middle of the road, and nobody's gonna move them.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. I don't know. It's all,
It just works there.
Yeah, I think government should take care of this instead of
Do you
doing
think?
instead of taking care about the farm bills, they should first care about the roads and the stuff.
Do you think it's the traffic system, how cars move in India?
It's
is
not
it a problem?
good. No, yeah, it's a big problem.
Have they tried to fix it?
Never. No.
Why do you think that is?
It's all about government. It
So it's
revolves
not-
around government.
It's not.
like
It's
the
not. So it's not important to the government. It's not of a priority.
I don't want to say much about the government, but it's all revolves around the government.
It all revolves around the government. I see.
What is grown the most in Punjab and Haryana? Because I think that's where most of the protests are going on, right? In Punjab and Haryana.
And now Delhi, right?
The farmers from Punjab and Haryana, they all went to
They
Delhi.
all went to Delhi. Okay.
Yeah.
So what is grown the most in Punjab and Haryana?
Rice and wheat.
Rice and wheat.
Yeah.
So over 80 and 75% is grown from Punjab and Haryana, right?
Basically, I can say
About
that.
80% of the
80 and 75%. So
Of
80,
Wheat and rice.
yeah.
wow.
And I
That's a
want
lot.
to tell you about the situation of the farmers.
Okay.
Like, or the Sikh community. Every time they went somewhere, they put langars and stuff there, so feed the whole people and the people over there. So they put langar and everything there. They are staying on the roads.
What is langar?
Yeah, I was about to ask.
It
what
is
Langar?
food.
Oh, food.
Free
so
food.
They provide free food for everybody that's protesting there, right?
Yeah, the people who are protesting there, as well as the police, like who is doing the brutality over them.
Wait a minute.
They are serving them.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, like there are so many langars over there you can't even imagine. Like they are feeding people. Like the farmers, they get whole stuff there, the food items, and they are just giving it to the people, like the small poor people who lives on the roads, and the poor people, they are also serving them, feeding them, and they are providing the medical facilities as well there. Even they are protesting on the same side, like on the same page, they are providing langar and medical facilities, so many stuff. You you can't imagine, like free foods, free drinks, free medication.
Yeah, that's insane.
And the police is taking the farmers to the jail. They are doing nothing. They're just peacefully protesting and serving them, like everyone, and they're taking them to the jails. And a 2-year-old, I am not sure about the age, girl arrested with 14 or 15 other women. I don't know how they can arrest a toddler like this, so small. And they arrested many women, and one is, I want to mention her name, Nodeep Kaur.
Mm-hmm.
They harassed her very brutally, and there's around 300 deaths around, like approximate.
During the protest?
Yeah. Even it's a peaceful protest, but there are deaths.
Yeah, the police, I don't think the police are doing a good job.
No. It's just supporting the government, the police.
Yeah.
But
following the orders.
What do you think about the celebrities? Do you know any celebrities that have been in support of the farmers?
Yeah.
Or are all the celebrities supporting the government?
No,
what do you think?
There are many celebrities who are supporting farmers.
Mm-hmm. Could you give us examples? Like
Amitabh Bachchan?
No. Diljit Dosanjh. Most of the Punjabi celebrities are supporting farmers. Like Diljit Dosanjh, Ranjit Bawa, Amy Virk, and I can say like all of the Punjabi celebrities. There's because they are from Punjab and Haryana. That's why they are supporting. They are from the farmer background, like so they are supporting farmers. But I can only see some of the Bollywood celebrities who are supporting farmers. I saw Sonakshi Sinha. She's supporting farmers. Nasiruddin Shah.
Yeah. Have they taken any kind of initiative, like to post on their social media or to speak up in public, or like how do they show their support? Like what do they do? Have they come to the streets to protest with the farmers, or
all of the Punjabi celebrities, they went to Delhi, sit with the farmers on the roads and protested with them.
Yeah.
And they also gave the speeches on the stages there. Okay. And most of the celebrities, they just posted on Twitter, made some videos on the Instagram, and stuff like that. This is the way they are supporting the farmers. In
which celebrities support the government? Can you name a few that support the government?
I already named few.
No, that support the government.
That are supporting the government.
The government.
Government?
Yeah.
Actually, I really don't want to mention names, but everybody knows about it.
Yeah, can you just give us one example?
Like Akshay Kumar.
What do you think about him? Do you think
I don't have like I don't know what are they going through, and I just want to mention the name. The one celebrity that is supporting
the government
the most is Kangana Ranaut.
Is he an actor, a singer?
She's an actor.
Oh, she's an actor.
Yeah.
Where is she from?
She's from Himachal Pradesh.
Uh-huh.
And she's really supporting government. Like, she's from that party, BJP. I can feel like that. She's supporting so much.
Does she have any family members in the government or any relatives?
I think she will get a ticket.
Oh, she'll get a ticket.
Yeah. Oh. That's what I think. Everybody thinks. I don't know.
So that's her end result or her end goal.
So she's hoping to get a ticket to become a politician.
Maybe. Everybody.
Political influence.
Yeah. Some people think that she's getting paid for doing that. But she speaks bullshit about farmers. Like, she's really supporting the government in such a way, like these laws are so good for farmers.
Is she speaking out in public, or is she posting stuff on her Instagram?
She is posting videos on Instagram, stories and tweets on Twitter, everywhere. She had a fight with Diljit Dosanjh. She was replying her back on Twitter. like big argument.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this isn't. I did not know it was that serious. Wow. So, oh man.
It's just insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unbelievably unexplainable. The fact that how many people are in India right now, Dagi? About 1 billion people.
Yeah, it's a really big population. Could you give us a rough
What's
estimate?
the current population of India right now?
I don't really.
Can you check what's the population of
Yeah,
India?
I'll check.
I really don't know, but India is really densely populated, and I think it's around, I don't know, millions or billions.
Do you think
Maybe 1.2, 1.1
Yeah.
billion people?
Yeah.
do you think the government will change these laws anytime soon?
Right now, what I'm saying, government is really not interested in changing the laws. I think if like big celebrities support farmers,
Right.
maybe the government have some pressure from up, and then maybe it can change the laws.
Right.
Yeah, I think so. If there is really much pressure on the government from big celebrities, because they are not seeing the farmers, like they are not worried about the dying farmers. The government is just worried about their new laws, their implementation. It is not worried about farmers.
Do you have any final thoughts on this before we end?
I think, yeah, as we say that India is a big democratic country, like elected for the people, by the people, and I don't know the title. Something like that.
So it's not.
It's not. And I don't think people really, you know that India has the biggest constitution in the world. There are
Wait, what do you mean by biggest constitution?
The longest constitution. India have much laws in there for
in their constitution.
Yeah.
How many?
I don't
If
know.
it's longer than the United States, I mean.
Yeah, there are much laws, but but those laws are not properly implemented, and they are like
So they're not being followed.
more corruption over there.
Okay.
If there is no corruption and the laws are properly followed, I don't think so that there will be any problem like this in India, because most of people have like freedom to speech, freedom to protest, but I don't see like they have freedom to protest because government is like the police is harassing them,
And
beating
arresting
them.
people.
I don't know, arresting people without any reason. So I don't think so.
That's
Like
insane.
it's not a democracy anymore.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that's just a handful. I can't believe like this is what's really going on. I mean, I have seen videos on Instagram, on social media, on YouTube and stuff like that, but I never really thought it was this serious.
Yeah, I think government should be worried more about their people, not about the laws, because it is the people who build the nation, not the laws.
Right.
Like people are more valuable than any other stuff because they can build the economy and stuff, everything. So that's are my thoughts.
That's impressive. Thank you for sharing that with us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me here
No.
so that I can share my words, that I support farmers. Thank you for giving me this platform to speak.
You're more than welcome, and you're free to come here anytime. Give us a shout. You want to come over?
Okay.
You have something in your chest that you feel like the world should know. Let us know. We'll organize or talk to Dougie, and we can make arrangement for you to come in and enlighten. Even myself, I learned a lot today. I didn't even know the Sikh population was providing food in medical facilities.
Yeah, I didn't know that too.
Not only Sikh. It's like every farmers,
all the
general.
farmers are
But like the
supporting each
langar, it basically the word came from like Sikh community.
Okay,
So
langar.
yeah, langar.
Langar?
Yeah.
How do you spell it?
Langar.
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 Okay, so langar came from. Wow, this is. I'm impressed. So this is Langar, meaning they're giving food to people on the street.
Yeah.
People who are protesting.
Yeah.
And you're saying that even the police officers.
Yeah. Everybody
they're
who
taking food from the Langar people that are arrested.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm impressed.
They doesn't differentiate between who is that. They just see everyone on equal level. That's why they are giving food. They doesn't see anybody as their enemy.
Right.
All are friends. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, can you imagine being arrested, harassed, brutalized, and then feed the person that's doing this to you?
Yeah. That's like
how much more
incredible.
can you give?
I don't know. That is like...
I mean, the generosity that has been shown by the protesters
is insane, right?
Is beyond imagination.
Yeah.
If you did not tell me, I wouldn't have believed.
You can go to Gurudwara anytime and you can have free langar there. It's like everything.
Is that like
I know.
temple?
Where's this place? Where's this place? I need to go here.
Temple.
I gotta stop cooking.
It's Sikh temple.
It's a Sikh temple.
Yeah.
How do I become a Sikh?
Yeah, there is nothing.
So I can just walk in and get food just like that?
Yeah.
I say, hey guys, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I could really use some of that curry chicken.
You don't even have to ask. You just have to do like
No
this.
way.
They'll give you food.
I just walk in and just do this?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah. No.
After this, you guys gotta give me the address to this place.
Where can the people find you? Like, what is your social media, handles if people want to, find you or contact you if they have more questions about this?
Okay. So they can dare me on Instagram.
What's your Instagram?
Manpreet Kaur?
9 Core Manpreet.
9 Core Manpreet.
9 Core Manpreet. We're gonna have that in the description below.
With your TikTok. What's your TikTok?
It's the same as... Yeah.
Wait up, you got a TikTok? Yo, we gotta get a TikTok for the channel. Everybody on TikTok now. I mean, I'm sure our viewers would like to see some of your moves, Dougie.
Yeah.
Hopefully. But thank you for coming. It was a pleasure having both of you guys here.
Thank you.
Hopefully we can do this again in the future.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And speak about more things. So
yeah.
Definitely.
Thank you for having us.
Of course.
And peace out.
Thank you to Dougie and Davis.
Yes, most welcome. And it was our pleasure having you guys here. And we would love to have you guys more here. And I'm sure our viewers enjoyed this. Don't worry, our viewers. I might include the address for this food temple place. Just hit the like button, share, comment, subscribe. You know what you gotta do. Come on now. Help us get this algorithm going. One day I'm gonna get this word correct.
Algorithm.
Whatever she said.
Algorithm.
Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace out.